This is day 447 of Zohar Pshat, and we are today on Daf Nim Gimel Amid Aleph, and we're talking about why Yehoshua should lose his Eddie. Did he have an Eddie? Did he not have an Eddie? And did he lose it if he had it? So we had said yesterday that Kosh Baruch Hu judges people based on Rov B'nai Adam. In other words, most judgments take place not as an individual level, but on a communal level. So, and then we said that it also works that person can be responsible for a tremendous deficit for many people, like on a mission by the sin of the Eitz Hadas. And now we are at Nun Gimel Aleph 3, 6, 9, 10 lines down. At the Kaimis Obatur of the Sinai, when the Amish was on Sinai, came to the Kaimis Obatur of the Sinai, when they were there at Har Sinai, it's Abrahu Pagimu the Sierra. The deficit in the moon was removed. But Kaiman Ratadir, and it was constantly illuminating. The Mitzvah Horus here goes off on a bit of a digression. It's worth seeing. Then the light of Chachma illuminated. Here Chachma, light of Chachma illuminated. Nitkan Oven Adam Rishon, the sin of Adam Rishon was fixed. It's possible to find a hint in the pasuk that says, "A foolish nation, not a smart nation." Not only were they not zochet to the light of Chachma as a result of their sin of Chedego, Kam Pagmu, they also damage. Uvamakam Oras, here's a bunch of Rosh Hashanah unrecognized, Nun and Shin Beis, Velamed Beis, Nesibos, whatever that is, Nun, Shin Beis, I get, 50 Sharabina, Nun Cham Michem Mishim Sharab, Nun is the Nun Sofis. Instead of the illumination of the 50 Sharabina and the 32 Nesibos, so Chachma, Havchum Navo. They made a Navo, which is Nun Beis Lamed, right? Nun, the 50, and Beis Lamed, the 32. Shu Gematria Chasid. There's a Gematria of Chasid. Chesed im Yud. Chachma. Chesed with Yud the Chachma. So, Vehem become Chasid, Pagmu Nasa Navo. Instead of Chasid, they became Navo. Makam Lios Kemosha. Anav, instead of being a Moshe, humble, Rosh Tevos, like Rosh Tevos, Am Navo Velo. Right, that would be Am Navo Velo. That would be Anav. Nasu Elaim. Sofe Tevos. They became like Elaim, like the end of the words. Am Navo Velo. Elaim became muted. Okay. I'm not sure what that added on to the discussion here, but it's an interesting idea of Am Navo Velo Chacham. Okay, so came the Chavu. So Be'eglo, once they went back to the Chet of Adam Rishon, so Tavas the Kadmin, Seir Bis Gama, the moon went back to its deficit. Here too is only two Tzaras, which we did the first time, I do the second one. He says, Shechazu Chet Adam Rishon. The cover of Torah's Moshe, they denied Torah Moshe and Midas and his Midas. She sold Abba, the Yosef Daz Zer Ampin. Okay, so here he gets into, I'm not sure actually, Luz, because this gets into a whole discussion here, which is extremely esoteric. So let's skip it. But so, well, actually, I'll read it. But I thought that Moshe read as a hod, so I don't know what Yisod Abba means. I guess when it's in Daz Zer Ampin, whatever that means, it comes Yisod Abba. V'im taksmim memkuv samech vav tasir ashores samech gimel yisher ego milayin gimel lamed gematria tov ra shechazu lechet adam rishon. So them is kuf sam vav tables behalo. Okay, I know 166 words in hollow. Seems like a lot more than that. I am Monos Levi. All right, that actually I have no idea what that added to us, but in the meantime we said that. Went back. Came back to the shilton of the government of Bisha and connected to it. Moshe Gabe and drew Am Yisrael towards it. The other Moshe Chava, you saw Moshe knew that Yisrael had sin. This Avar Minayu Inun Zayin Kadishin, and he knew that they lost their holy weaponry, even though it's later on it says Vaisnatzu it's Ediom Me'achorei. They didn't lose it immediately. It lost later on, but I guess it became obvious that they didn't deserve it anymore. Kim Gime, sorry, I skipped there. It's let's go back to the Chad Yoda Moshe the Chabu Yisrael v'Idus Ara Minayu Zinun Zayin Kedushin Yilo Yodia Vadai Daichiv Avaba B'Sira. He knew that the snake is combined now, going to unite with the moon. Lamshachal Gabay to bring the moon towards it. His garments and be damaged. Kidain Ofik Lo Labar. And then I'm not sure who threw out who. But somebody threw out something here. Maybe he threw out I don't think he threw out the Luchos. Maybe I think they started about the Ormoid, we spoke about previously, right? The Ormoid was taken out. He removed the Ormoid out of the Machne. Came the time least to put Kabama, and now since everything was going to be messed up, Avagav Yeshua came back to our design delay. So even though Yehoshua could retain his Edi Marchorim, came the Begime Shariaba, since the ruination had taken effect, his Hadras Kama and returned, Kama the Skimas V'Chovad Adam. How now they became damaged through the sin of Kamadism, like it was damaged in the sin of Adam Rishon, right? Only Moshe could remain on this level, nobody else. Because again, the generation is judged by the rove of the generation. Now, therefore, it's not going to. Nobody can have the Eddie anymore except for Moshe. Right? He was able to control the chivya and death and be immortal. Moshe have a teacher achayla. His death came because of a different reason. And the Torah says, Sasim Shol Gilokan, which, okay, so therefore, Yehoshua had to give up his Eddie as well. Valdo lo have a Rishu Bel L'kaim Yehoshua Tadir, right? So therefore, Yehoshua could not have kept this in play, his Eddie. Okay, I can see this continues further, but we'll stop here for today because we did get the answer that Yehoshua had to leave it because everything goes for the rove and the cloud as the individual, except you're Moshe Rabbeinu, and you're unique. You can't retain the level after the cloud loses it.